Buongiorno e benvenuti. My name is Giovanna and I welcome you to my kitchen on the cliff. Today we're going to make a wonderful dessert that has become everybody's favorite. It's tiramisu. Everybody loves tiramisu. Now, what makes my tiramisu a little different from what you're used to is most tiramisu is made in a Pyrex dish topped with cocoa and spooned out, which is fine, but I like to make mine as a cake, so that it's more dramatic, it looks beautiful. You know, something that looks beautiful is going to taste much, much better. So the first thing we're going to do is to make coffee, because that has to cool before we can use it. Every Italian family has more than one of these pots, depending on how often they make 2 cups of coffee or 10 cups of coffee. Because this only makes 8 cups of coffee. This only makes 2 cups of coffee. And you can't use this to make 1 cup, and you can't use this to make 6 cups. You have to use a proper pot. So the first thing we have to do is put the water in. We put the funnel in, and we fill this even with the top with coffee. That's why you can't make less, because the coffee has to be under pressure. So now we attach. Tight, please. Don't leave it loose. And now it goes on the stove. The coffee is made. So I'm adding the sugar, 1/4 cup of sugar, and I'm going to stir it. While we wait for the coffee to cool, we will make the zabaglione. Now, what makes my tiramisu a little different, I will make a zabaglione, which is one of the most wonderful custards ever invented from Sicily, made with egg yolks, sugar, and Marsala wine. That combined with mascarpone, which is the cheese that you use in tiramisu, makes something exquisite. Zabaglione is a custard, and it's made in bagnomaria, which means in a double boiler. If you have an implement as beautiful as this, you want to make zabaglione every day. If you don't have one of these beautiful pots, your zabaglione will not suffer a bit. You take a regular pot, you put water in this, and you do your zabaglione in a bowl, either a glass bowl or a metal bowl. This is one of the simplest recipes ever invented. 4 egg yolks. We're going to put the egg whites in this container. What are you going to do with the egg whites? Well, you can add them to an omelet. You can make meringue kisses. We don't throw away anything. First, we add the sugar to the egg yolks. Next, we're going to measure the marsala with 1/2 cup. And now we're going to add the Marsala wine. This is going to be beaten for about 10 minutes. It's getting thick. It's not thin anymore. See? While the coffee and the zabaglione are cooling, I think the cook needs a rest and the cook needs a friend to have a snack with. So here's...
Pick me up.
Little pick me up. Everybody, this is Howard, my husband of 55 years.
It's more than that.
56.
A long time.
These are berries with sugar. We'll put a little bit of amaretto. And these are the Savoiardi that we're going to use to make the tiramisu. So Savoiardi are wonderful cooking to keep in the house, to accompany a custard, a pudding, fruit, anything. Okay, buon appetito.
Buon appetito.
We have the room temperature mascarpone, the cool zabaglione, the coffee, and we have the Savoiardi. The only thing we have to do is to whip 1 cup of heavy cream. So here goes 1 cup of heavy cream. This is 16 ounces of mascarpone, and we're going to use 8 ounces, so we're going to use half of this. This is already at room temperature, and we're going to add it to the zabaglione. Mix the zabaglione and the mascarpone cheese until it's very smooth. Okay? Next we are going to mix the cheese and Zabaglione mixture. Gently fold it. Go underneath and you come over to the top. You're trying not to deflate the heavy cream. We're going to use a springform pan. A springform pan is just a wonderful tool in the kitchen. This usually has a bottom. I have discovered that if I don't use the bottom, first of all, I won't have that piece of aluminum when I serve the cake, which is not very nice or very elegant. So what I do is I place it directly on my serving platter. I am going to make my tiramisu with Savoiardi. Savoiardi are Italian ladyfingers. The difference is that ladyfingers are very soft and Savoiardi are very crispy. So we're going to take Savoiardi, we're going to dip them momentarily in the espresso, and that will make the layer of ladyfingers that you usually have at the bottom of the pan. It's labor intensive but not difficult, and the results are, oh, you will be the toast of the town. Everybody will want to come to your house to have some. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is to line this mold with the Savoiardi. So we're going to cut them in half. Now I'm going to barely dip these in the coffee, very, very fast, you know. And I'm going to stand them up. Now I'm creating the bottom layer of Savoiardi. Now we'll fill in all the spaces. Just cut them, cut the Savoiardi. Now we're going to take half of the filling. I'm going to use an offset spatula, and you can spread the filling very easily as it allows you to have your hand above the thing that you're working on so that it doesn't get in your way. All right, now we're going to make a second layer of Savoiardi. Now we're going to add the second layer of cream. Once it's covered, we're going to refrigerate it and let it set overnight. And then tomorrow we'll do the final decoration and presentation. Our tiramisu has chilled in the refrigerator, and it's now ready for decoration and the final presentation. We're going to decorate the cake with candied cherries. We're going to put them around the perimeter. Here's a very easy way of doing that and spacing them properly. We divide the area that we're going to decorate first in two. Put one at 12 o'clock and one at 6 o'clock. Now we're going to divide it by 4. And what do? We put one at 3 o'clock and one at 9 o'clock. So now that we've done that, it's much easier to break this space into 3. We just do it by eye. As we cut this beautiful tiramisu, we're going to use these Savoiardi, the cookies, as spacers to know what a portion is. So 2 of these is a very good, generous portion. So if you enjoyed watching this video, try making it and then let me know. I'll be very proud of you. Please share with your friends and subscribe. Ciao e buona giornata. Arrivederci alla prossima volta.